Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday evening, November 24th. This week, we've got a pretty exciting episode for you, and it is called What to Do When It's All Your Fault. And I brought up this topic because, well, I felt that I just needed to out myself because I've made a lot of mistakes in business, and I know that from my mistakes, there's people out there that can learn too. And so a few things that we discuss in this episode. And real quick, Rory, if you can hear me, everyone say hi, Rory. Rory is over on Facebook right now, on YouTube. We're everywhere. I guess Instagram isn't working right now. So sorry, guys. We're going to have to share this to Instagram later. So hopefully you all are catching it on Facebook. So no Instagram tonight. We'll have to do that next week. But anyways, let's talk about what we have going on in the episode this week. As you guys know, look, mistakes are going to happen in business, and it's all about how we handle them. We know that the customer is not always going to be right. At least I don't think they are, but in some cases they genuinely are. And so as a business owner, like, it's important for us to step up and make things right. And so some of the things that we discuss in this episode, we also talk about the absolute worst thing that you can say to your client when you make a mistake. Rory, what else do we talk about?
We talked about the single most important thing that you can do for making your clients stick with you after you have a screw up.
Right.
That's really important.
That's super, super important.
There's also a formula for doing an apology. So we cover exactly how to do that. And we share it in a way that allows you to build a deeper connection with your client.
Mm-hmm. Yep, exactly. Which is key. Now I'm just real quick, of course, technical stuff. Now I'm seeing that we are live on Instagram. So hey, everyone on Instagram. Oh my gosh, this is too funny. Technical stuff. Okay, Rory's going to join me on Insta.
I've not received a notification.
Okay, well, I'm seeing, hey, 90s, is it Glory? What's up? What's going on? I see you guys over here. All right, we'll work out that later, but we're working out the details now for what else we talked about in this episode. And again, we make mistakes, like the technical mistake that's happening right now. So thanks for your patience, everybody. Oh, hey, Miller, nice to see you over on Instagram. Hi, hope you guys are having a good evening.
Okay, just sending the request now.
Perfect. Okay, Rory, come on in here. Let's get you in here. Yay. Okay, Rory's going to join me. Awesome. All right, almost there. I see it connecting. Yay!
All right.
All right.
Hello.
Good deal. There's
We're
Rory.
on Instagram now.
Okay, now that we're fully connected on all platforms. Anyways, covering this week's episode, which is called What to Do When It's All Your Fault, because mistakes happen. We know this, but it's all about how we handle the situation. So we're going over some topics. So Roy just mentioned that we talk about an apology formula, and it's totally true that saying sorry in today's world just isn't enough anymore. It just isn't. So it comes when you apologize for something, it has to come from a place of empathy.
And a lot of people, they just go, sorry.
Yeah, sorry, not my fault. Not my fault. Yeah.
Right.
And one of the things that we go into in this episode at length, we talk about High Profile Pod TV. What's up? We talk about our personal mistakes, big mistakes, and one thing in particular, I talk about how I accidentally lost a client $30,000. And so it's kind of embarrassing to even share that, but I do because I know it's going to help all of you. So the episode is, it's chock full of just Roy's and my personal experiences, things that I know are going to help you guys. And we talk about how offering a refund is not always the best strategy and why. So a lot of really, good, and I can even also say, like, confidently profound things that we talk about in this episode. Truly, and they were like really good reminders for me as we were going through making this one. But Rory, what would you say is the business tip of the week?
Well, that you're gonna make mistakes in business,
Right?
right?
Flat
Be
out, we're
aware.
all
Be
making them.
like, be
Mhm.
aware that that is par for the course of doing
Yeah.
business. You can
Mhm.
never be perfect 100% of the time. You're never gonna get perfect reviews. You're never always gonna get, uh, uh, you can't have every single customer happy. And you think about this, you take any company who's doing any significant thing in the world, I'm not talking like they've got one client. I'm talking like, say, Apple, for example.
Mm.
Uh, does everyone always have good things to say about Apple, about every single one of their products? No, because
Yeah.
um, sometimes technology fails,
Right. Like
right?
tonight, jumping on
Yeah.
live.
And some people have different expectations. Some
Mhm.
are perfectly happy to have an iPhone that does everything, and then other people, it doesn't do exactly what they want, or it doesn't have as good a camera as they want, and they complain, right?
Right.
That's part of business. And as you grow business, whether you have products or whether you are providing services um, for clients, it's going to come up. It's going to be like that.
Right.
And you always, you put your best foot forward. You always have the intention
Mhm.
of doing everything you can, but just sometimes it's just not going to go how you want it. So how you handle it is
Mhm.
the most important thing.
How you handle it, but we also talk in this episode how to identify it. And Roy, really quick, someone's commenting on Facebook that your mic is hitting your jacket. That's
Oh,
coming through.
sorry. I
No,
apologize.
no
I'm sorry.
worries.
I'm like passionately moving around.
We're passionate about what we talk about. And we also talk about when we make mistakes, you also have to fail fast and get back up again. I feel like that should be the mantra for this year. Like
Yeah.
fail fast, get back up again, make mistakes. We're going to learn from those mistakes. If we didn't make these epic big mistakes, we would not be where we are today. And that's just the flat out
Oh,
truth.
absolutely.
Yeah. We were
And that's one of the things to remember is that, look, you can make mistakes, but you need to learn from them. You need
yeah.
to like use that to your advantage. If
Mhm.
if someone isn't happy with a service that you provide, or a product that you have created, what can you do to improve it the next time? What can you do to
Exactly.
make it right in that
Mhm.
moment if it's
Mhm.
possible?
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, move forward.
Move forward. We rec
Yeah, I like it.
we received a question, kind of like random for this week, but I love that. We receive questions all the time on our Instagram and on Facebook Messenger, email. So if you ever have just a general business or marketing question, send them to us because we scroll through them and we pick a couple that we want to talk about on these weekly live streams. And so today, here's the question. It says, when do you know who and when to partner up with on social media? And I think this is a great question um, because a lot of it does tie into your brand and your target demographic and identifying if whoever you do want to partner up with or do cross brand promotion, does it make sense for your overall big picture brand message? What do you think, Rory?
Well, I think there's two ways to look at it. First, you've got partnering with influencers. That's one aspect that we could talk about. The other side of it is partnering with companies that um, are similar or complementary to yours. And the reason I say
Hmm.
complementary is that you may not be partnering with someone who is exactly the same business, but if you can provide products or services for your audience that help your audience and are um, you know from another person who maybe has a complementary product. Example would be, say you sell golf clubs and someone else sells golf shoes.
Right.
Same world, different products, but the audience is going to want both.
Right. It's amazing how powerful it is to tap into someone else's like-minded audience versus, let's say, running cold paid traffic ads, something like that. So you have to look at your own brand and see what's going to make sense for you. So that's
Yeah.
the best way to really answer that question. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the influencer side of it is, are they in alignment with what you how you promote yourself?
Mhm.
And if they don't care about the products that they promote, then they're probably not going to care about your product.
Or how to
If
promote your product
Yeah, or
properly.
how to promote it properly. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
If
exactly.
if they do, then great. reach out to them, make a connection, make a personal connection, get to know them.
Mhm.
Um, and if you're just starting, like start with people who have smaller audiences and build up. You the you know the, when I used to when Oprah was a big thing, I would talk about my clients
Mhm.
with like media getting featured in the media, and it's like they'd always be like, "Oh, I want to be on Oprah." Okay, the
Well,
problem
yeah.
is,
Who
right?
doesn't wanna sit down across from Oprah?
Right, exactly. But the thing is that you can't go from nothing, never having done any media to Oprah because you don't know what the expectation is. You don't know how to present yourself. You don't know what words to use that work or don't work. You haven't gone through enough the process. So you scale up to it.
Right. Yeah.
And that way you don't
Exactly.
make a fool of yourself too. Right.
Well, right, but we all have to start somewhere too. So just be like, if you came to us and said, "I only want Oprah," and we're like, no," like we're not saying no to media. We're saying let's like take baby steps. Ease your way into it. So, well, guys, be sure to check out this episode. You like that transition class, right? Be sure to check out this week's episode. There's a lot going on here, and as usual, Rory and I love to have like this big open forum, and we talk a lot about just personal stuff in this episode, which is something you guys asked for. So, can't wait to hear your feedback. Yeah, bpbpodcast.com. That's it for now. Have a
Yeah,
great
check it
evening,
out.
guys, and happy early
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. Stay safe out there. Eat
Yeah.
lots of delicious treats, and we'll see you next week.
All right. Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Bye.
Bye.